What's going on, my friends? It is the Beard here, but today we're back once again with Farmers Dynasty. That's right, we're back into the fields. Waiting for it to load. My God, this game has a long load time. It's a little ridiculous, but hey, we make do with it because we like the game. So you're lucky we like the game. I want to thank everybody for who is going to join us, who has joined us. We'll be watching this on the restream. You guys are fantastic. All your support, especially over the holiday season and the ups and downs schedule. I'd like to welcome all the new subscribers to the channel. We have quite a few, as we are a young channel and we're growing daily. Your support is very much appreciated. And if you are new here, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell next to it so you can find out just what we're up to and when we're up to it. And if you really want to get down to it, we'd love it if you joined our Discord and come make some new friends. The link is in the description down below. It should be. What's happening? Mr. Nathaniel is first. Henry, how we doing, guys? We're getting started a little early here today, as we have some people around the world who are, well, it's a little late. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Henry. And we thought, let's get this going. I'm still feeling a little bit from the weekend escapades, or I guess it wasn't really a weekend, was it? Well, it was kind of Sunday night for us here at the wonderful New Year's cheer. Oh man, I tell you, I'm getting too old for this. Much like our farm's getting too old. Wait, you see the state of it. I can't get over the upkeep you need to do in this game. I mean, it's fantastic. It's immersive. It makes you feel like you're actually there doing your thing. But it is something else. This is what you're seeing right now on screen while we wait for it to load. This is what my property looks like right now. All the grass everywhere. I mean, if you don't stay on top of that and cut it, it just becomes woolly. So, but what do we do here? So what are we doing today, I guess, is more the question. If you caught last episode, we discovered how we transition from, well, I guess fall. We were in September, towards the end of September, to springtime. Now, my big concern was all about, okay, what happens here? Do I have to, like, sleep away my life through the winter months with nothing to do but poke my chickens and slap my cows? But no, that wasn't the case. So when you hit the end of September, you sleep in like a long sleep. You're like a bear. You hibernate right through until the beginning of April. So April, springtime, that's go time. All of a sudden, you're good to go. So what I think that people really need to make sure they do is plant that crop before the end of the season, so it's there. Otherwise, you're going to start April with nothing in your fields, and it just seems to be a harvest you're going to miss out on. So I've already gone ahead and started my harvest. I got it ready to a point where we can just jump in and go. And so hopefully it's all still here. This has taken an awfully long time to load. I'm a little bit afraid. I'm a little bit afraid and concerned for matters. It does this, though. It really does. And sometimes you just got to sit and wait, which can be a little frustrating, especially, when you're doing a live stream. I'm hoping that's something the devs will get to, because, once you're playing, everything's fine, and the game loads up nice and quick, but, it is what it is. Oh, Henry, you're in bed already. Well, thanks for staying up and waiting for me. It's much appreciated. As I've said before, any chance I can, I will stream earlier so people can get involved and get into it, but rather than have to watch it on the replay. It's not as much fun because then I can't talk to you. Oh, I think we might be frozen. This would be a bad state of affairs, which means you guys need to stare at my ugly screen I've only got the games on this side. The other side's a little busy with all the editing software. I think we're going to have to do something here. We're going to just shut this down. Not the stream, just Farmers Dynasty. Maybe that's all it needed, was a kick in the bum. There it is. Hey! It's very strange how it does that. So, as you can see, guys, I went ahead and I stored the first little bit. I didn't want to go any further because I wanted to take this to market. I want to see what we're going to get. So, this year, the prices have changed. The game has changed. And canola's gone up, $7.92. So we're going to take that in and see how much we can get for it. Oh, it looks... No way. Has that all gone up? It has. Wheat's gone up as well. So we put this to the test, and last season it didn't seem to move, but now it appears that it is. So off we go. And if you guys can let me know, hopefully the sound is okay, the game sound. I've got it turned right down on my end, like I can't even hear it. But last stream, you know, we kind of discovered that the game was overpowering my voice, and although you may not want to hear my voice, well, it's kind of, you know, pertinent to the process of things to happen here. So, here we go. We're pretty full. This thing's topped right up. I don't know how much. We're going to get probably about 3K, around 3 grand for a load. We should do. We got this big money pit right here. We're going to work this through, process it, take it to market. And I think, I don't want to jinx myself. I might need more social points, but I think by the end of this, I should have enough to get the tractor. And if I can get the tractor and then work on getting some of the accessories thereafter, like a new wagon, so we can take more to market each time, would be a whole lot better than kind of the situation going right now. But, you know, we're working, and apparently we're hungry. That's all right. We can eat on the fly. I got all kinds of goodies here. Oh, wow. Oh, so here's something different. Food is now going on this side. Sleep is now going on this side. Used to be the bar just went to... Okay, so there we go. I heard there was a little bit, a few changes in the update. I didn't want to read what they were. I really didn't want to read. I like a surprise. So there we go. Surprise. Okay. Am I going to watch what, Nate? What am I watching? Of course I'm watching. I'm watching it all. I have eyes everywhere. Speaking of eyes, I don't know why I said eyes, but you hear my dog in the background? She's a little terror. The older she gets, man. Yeah, there you go. Ah, Mr. Night Creeper, thank you for joining me, my friend. Welcome to Farmer's Dynasty. As you can see, we're just on our way to market with our first round, hopefully of many here. I'm hoping, and I'm crossing my fingers that everything's going to work out and we're going to get a tractor today. That's what I'm all about. So we're going to see how that goes. Done this route a number of times. We'll ring around the rosy routine. We'll head on in here and we'll drop this. Oh, and I might even have... I do have it all on the wrong one. I know I do. I did not change my macro pad. That's something I'm probably going to have to bust out to do here real quick. Let's see. So we started off just under 16, or just over 16, I should say. Come on, push that over 19. Let's even see 20. Oh, so close. Yeah, I think we're getting our tractor this episode. I really do. Yeah, if all goes well. So I've thoroughly been enjoying this game, guys. I have to tell you, it's, you know, it's very, very farm simulator, simi-ish. Doesn't have quite everything to it that I would like. I'd like a little more realism. It was our good friend Henry that actually pointed out on, I think it was our last stream, the unrealistic side to things. For instance, putting on an attachment that is entirely too big for this tractor without needing to wait on the front, and this thing handled it like a champ. Now, it is my little champ, don't get me wrong, but you lose that bit of realism. So that's something hopefully they'll come and change and work on in the future here. The developers have been pretty good and pretty responsive with it, so maybe it's just a matter of hounding them a little for a few of the things we'd like to see, like maybe some traffic on the roads. Never thought I'd say that. Playing in Farming Simulator 17, you're forever fighting traffic, and, you know, maybe at first it was nice not having it, but just to give that sense of being busy. I haven't spent any time yet and gone around and spoke to all these guys. I do have a bunch more quests up, as you can see these question marks here. You go over there, and you might be doing a field, or you might be working on the property. There's a few of them around. As you can see, they have randomly popped up. I don't know if they expire, but I will have to do some of those just simply to get some social points, or I'm not getting my tractor. So we'll see how that goes. You guys are going to have to bear with me here today. I'm feeling as if I'm a little under the weather, but I can assure you it's completely self-induced. Too much holiday cheer and way too much celebrations there on New Year's. We didn't get to bed till about 5 in the morning, and even then, we didn't really sleep. You try. That's all you can do is try, but it just doesn't work. Yeah, I agree with you, Night Creeper. It would be nice to turn it down. It's funny, the things we take for granted in some games, to what they, when you play another game, the things you miss that you took for granted, that you didn't really care for. Oh, that's right. Every time we start, the header is off. That's another thing. Got to be ready for. Okay, let's get to it then. Throw this into cruise. Keeps us moving at a crisp 12 kilometers an hour. Because if you go any faster, well, then you spit this stuff out. And you lose it. I don't know how much you lose, but it's not as efficient. So I'm going to cut this just to make a straighter line. And there we go. And the harvester, and she's full. We're just going to back right up because we're not that far off. Rather than jumping around. But this trailer is so small. I mean, it takes, I think it's 3 fills, and then you're done. And that's all she wrote. So it'd be nice to get a bigger one of those right away. And you probably could pull the big one with this little tractor, but I'm not going to try it. It's just not something I want to figure out. I'm going to wait until I've got the big girl, and then we'll go from there. I have to say, Hendry, while we're before we get too far away from Farming Simulator 17, that map you linked in Discord today looks absolutely amazing. I watched the video that came with it, and I presume that was the mod creator of it. And it looks like all kinds of fun. Being able to buy the different factories to refine different things. And there was so much more you could do on it. There was a liquor distribution. Like, you could actually make liquor. You could do a vineyard and make wine. There was all kinds of things. It was pretty neat. I may have to check that out. You may be responsible for another Farming Simulator series on the channel. And we did do a little one not too long ago. It was a short one. It was just a little mini series on the logging. And there we are. I was just taking a look to see where we're at. 97. All right. Bust this around here. And fill it up. What's this, number 2 or is this number 3? I think this is number 2. Oh, almost went too far there. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about trying that. I'll have to download it. I'll let you all know what I think of it. But at the very least, I think that would be an awful lot of fun to get the community rolling on there. Get as many people into a game as we can. And play around with it and see what we could do. I may have to go and rent a server for it. It looks that good. And for those of you that are wondering what we're talking about, well, all you got to do is jump into Discord, hit that link down below, and you will see what it is we're referring to. Because off the top of my head, I can't remember the name. But any way to entice you to come and join us is what I'm all about here today, guys. I'd bribe you if I had something to bribe you with. Oh, yes. We got a great crew in there. And there's always something going on. So I got to put the plug out when I can, even if it is a shameless plug. But it's a beautiful day here on the farm. We're already overfilling. Man, 98%. We got enough. We can just out the side. Perfect. Right on. Multiplayer would be fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. Just for this reason right here. I mean, I love going on to Farming Simulator 17, even 15 back in the day. But 17 is mostly where I played with most of my friends. And actually spend the time and... Oh, is that going to fill this round? No, next round she'll fill. Spend the time and go and do a little harvest and get everything going. Oh, yes, we're going too fast. Don't forget the cruise, Beard. Don't forget the cruise. There it is. There it is. I could probably get out and run ahead. Maybe get out and move my tractor around while we're waiting for this thing. It's almost tempting to get the bigger harvester, but I think the tractor would just do us that much more. All right. We will reorient ourselves here. There we go. Another plug to throw out there, my friends. I'm sure you've come across in your journeys, if you have watched our live streams, you've met Wreckage or seen Wreckage and Riki Racer. You may have even talked with them in our Discord. Just for fun, they've started live streaming. And I would love it if you would go check out their channel and throw them a little bit of support in the form of a subscribe. hit that subscribe button. Do it with two hands. And it's under the name Reiki Racer. And he's on YouTube. There's only a few videos on there, but the last one they did last night on the holiday, and it was a whole lot of fun. I got to check out some of it. I just couldn't join. I was feeling a little too rough. But they were doing it on the Hunter Call of the Wild, so if you are a fan, check that out. And let me know what you think. We're going to fill... Oh. Yeah. I didn't catch it in time. We probably dumped a little bit, but it doesn't really let you know that you dumped a little bit. No, Henry, you're not supposed to let the cat out of the bag. This is how we entice them to come into the channel. Yeah, absolutely. It's, where do we say here? Cantabna Infinite. And it really is a cool looking map. If you haven't checked it out, guys, go ahead and check that out. And again, if you just want a real easy way of seeing it, just jump into our Discord. Did I say that already? Oh, I might have. So the plan here today is get as much of this done as we can, see if we can get the fields all harvested, and hopefully buy our tractor. I'll probably do a little bit of work off-screen, plowing the fields and whatnot. But if we have our new tractor, well, we might just have to do it with that. Of course, we need a new plow as well. And I think that plow, I think some of you guys were with me when we tested it out. We picked it up, but we decided to return it. And by return it, I mean we loaded a saved game. I think it was like 15 grand, something like that. It was affordable, but we would probably need to do another harvest. Because you don't make that much. Amen to that. Hey, yeah, buddy agrees with me over here. You see that? You probably don't need too much to do it. To get there, I should say, too many fields. I think we would do it in one harvest. Shouldn't be an issue. At least on this big field. However, you need the social points. And if you want to go do the social points, well, you don't earn a lot for these little side jobs. You get like, 1,500 bucks. I think it was 1,500 euro was what we got last time. So, you'd be grinding your butt off. So, yeah. Yeah, welcome back, Nathaniel. Did you leave us, Nate? Hello, we'll say hello again. You just wanted to hear your name again. I see. You're fishing for a shout-out, but that's all right, my friend. I give shout-outs for any of our community members when they jump into the channel. Support is always appreciated, guys, being a young channel, especially this time of year. Hey, Collateral Hits Entertainment, welcome, my man. Thanks for joining us. Well, better late than never. But that's all good, my man. That's all good. We haven't gotten too much done. We're on our second round here. We're seeing how much money we can get going on this little journey of ours. Because you know why. I'm sure you know why. I won't stop talking about it. I'm pretty excited about it. I almost want to just go and look at it and drool over it, but I won't waste your time. That beautiful new tractor. All right. And I think we need, I keep saying 35. I think it might have been more like 55. And if that's the case, well, we're not getting it this episode. But we will get it this season. So we replanted right before the end of September. That carried us to April. So this is actually a winter crop right now. It's been fully grown. I was surprised it was still there. I didn't know what to expect when we went into our deep hibernative sleep. Thanks, Nate. You're pretty awesome yourself, buds. But it worked out good. We managed to get the replant done, and the crops were there when I awoke like a hungry old bear. And we've got all the manure's full. The cows have done their job. So we've got, what do we have? 6 cows now? 6, maybe 7? Oh, we got the 6 cows. They're pooping up a storm. It's a frenzy over there. But it's full, so we don't have an option. Maybe I guess I could fill up my feeder, the manure spreader, but, that only goes so far, right? There's not a whole lot you can do with that. It doesn't hold that much. So then, once you're full, really you're just paying the cows to poop, and not even that, because they're, let's face it, it's full. Yeah, for their milk. And I don't know if you can sell their milk. I'll have to check it out. Maybe at our neighbor next door there, he's mentioned we could trade. Maybe I can even just trade it for... I don't think you can. I think it's all a monetary, exchange, that type of thing. But we'll definitely have to go and see. Yeah, Henry, it does look like a fantastic multiplayer map. And I think that's something we're going to have to do. I would love to maybe go rent a server, set it up for the community, and we'd have to put a limit. So You know, because you can only have so many on. I know that, wasn't it Farming Simulator 17, you can only get like eight players in at a time or something like that? Maybe that was just the server that I had at that point. But anything over that, and it was terrible. So we ended up restricting it. I'm pretty sure it just lagged right out. Here, we're going to set this bad boy right here. Actually, I suppose... Hold on, that's not about where we're running out. We're running out over here, aren't we? Let's go set it over there. That's probably a better spot. Rather than driving around each time. Oh, so you can sell the milk. Okay. Now, can we... Let me ask you then, Collateral, because I haven't gotten that far yet. Are we able to, instead of sell it, without being married, can we make it into food? Can we make it into proper milk? Right now, it's condensed milk, right? No, it's not. We want to make it condensed milk, because then your nutrition goes way up. You only get 15 there. I wonder if Buddy could help us with that. If is this an option? Is this something we can do? Let's get back into this field here. Yeah, I know I'm going too fast. Give me a break. Try to get her done. There we go. So that's something worth checking out. I'll maybe run over there before we start the next field. As you can see, I did do the first field, guys. That was all wheat. I'm sorry to do that without you. I did do some of that, I believe, was on camera, so it was in last episode. The whole idea just being I wanted to get the wheat out of the way. And the prices have come up, which I'm a little surprised about. I didn't expect that. I thought they were going to be low. So I've stored it all. It's in our secondary storage over there in the, I want to call it a barn, but it's not really a barn. More like our garage. So, 16 max. There you go, Henry. Henry's referring to the Farming Simulator 17 multiplayer status on a server. So, 16 members. So we would have to essentially whitelist 16 people. Just because, obviously... Oh, see, that didn't work out like I thought it would. We'll head back here and we'll go the opposite direction. Because we couldn't have, say, 20 people, and then some people can't get in, and, you know, yeah. And then I'm going to want to record on there, and that's a pain. It's not so bad. So I'll maybe look into that. That's something we could probably do here pretty quick. Yeah, I figured 16 would be a bit much. It normally is. Whatever you get a recommendation for nowadays, knock a few off. That seems to be the rule of thumb. Okay. We'll be through this field in no time. And then I'm wondering if maybe we should break up the harvesting and maybe go do a job to get some social points. And a little bit of cash, don't get me wrong. You get the cash with it, which is always a nice side effect there, you know. But really, I'd be doing all that simply for the social points, because that's the one thing I'm really lacking. Almost got a straight line going here. All right. We'll do a little whoopsie-daisy and turn around here. Perfect. There we go. It'd also be nice to be able to paint your equipment, even this old rusty stuff. Let me paint it. Come on, devs. Let me put a big old beard on the top here. So that looked great. Put the beard emblem on there. Would actually look kind of cool, really. The beard mobile. You know, Batman gets a cool one. I just get a harvester. Whatever. It is what it is. I take it. I take it. And we are full. We're almost through her. There we go. What's that at? I didn't even take a look at the trailer. Is at 56. All right, so she'll take a few more. Now we're down to the why did you do it this way beard moments. Okay. We're just going to go ahead and trim this up a little. Be careful not to go too fast. If you're not locking it in cruise, you got to just tap the buttons or it doesn't work out so well for you. We should get, yeah, we'll get all this now and this go. We should be good. Awesome. Okay, so your wife can process the milk, collateral saying there. No, I just saw that now. I apologize, bud. I haven't managed to find a wife yet. I've got no Mrs. Beard. I ain't got no wife. And it's something I'm going to have to look into. Haven't found anybody that my guy seems to be too interested in. Anytime I make a comment, well, that shy Lydia, you know, she wanted to hook up somebody else. Made me feel like mincemeat, man. Hurt my feelings. $60 for a year for a server? That's not too bad, Hendry. That's something I might have to look into then. Won't be tonight, obviously, but I'm going to download that map and get it all ready to go. And anybody else in our community that's watching this, whether you're joining us here tonight or you're watching it on the replay, if you're interested in joining us with the Farming Simulator 17, it is on the Platinum Edition. It's set in Spain. It's a mod, and there's everything from sugarcane and everything else there. If you want to join us, you're going to want to make sure you download that. Get yourself all kinds of ready. All right, here we go. On to the big field. Yes, sir. This is the one I'm interested in. This is our moneymaker right now. I may buy another field, but, you know, the problem being, guys, is if I do that, well, you know, you got to work it. And I've kind of got my hands full with just the 3 fields as is. Now, that might change when we get the bigger machines rolling. Then we could probably work something out there. But until that time, oh, man, this harvester, it's not even going to make one full rip. Look at that. I'm going to run out before I even get there. Yep. There it is. Okay, well, so we'll leave this here. We're going to pop back over to the farm, into the Jack Bear. And off we go. I love the sound of this thing, man. The old thing, man. The old girl there. She's just, oh, yeah. Sounds good. Well, there you go, Collateral. I think that's what's going to happen, bud. I think we're going to open one up for the community. We got a lot of farmers. A lot of farmers that like to go hunting in their off time. It seems to be the way of it nowadays. Between this game and Call of the Wild. And we're kind of back and forth between the two. I certainly am. I spend a lot of time here trying to keep things ready for, you know, the next episode, for the next stream. Oh, you know, Call of the Wild, it's a little easier to pick up and go. But, man, you got to keep leveling if you want to keep unlocking that gear. I finally hit level 20 today. And I must have a couple hundred hours in that thing now. You know, it's a lot of fun. Okay, we're going to pull this bad boy under here. This will not be a full round yet. I think we'll get at least one more after this. There we go. And stop moving. Stop it. Let's see here. Tell you, something's a little strange. So last night, doing my thing here. Oh, look at that. That one topped right up to 97. So we'll actually take that right now. I'll tell you on my journeys. So here I am last night, and I'm thinking, I'm going to go and do a little bit of farming. I'm going to jump on here. And it was later. It was maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock. I thought I was getting a second wind. I jump on, and it's just, you know, it's the way the year started. I don't know. My light bulb blows. Just poof, out it goes. So I'm sitting here in the dark right now. Can't see my keyboard. Thank goodness I'm not trying to type. Because, I mean, I don't normally look at my keyboard, but I do every now and then to reorient my fingers. I would have all kinds of typos happen right now. And it's dark, man. It's kind of eerie, you know. Bright sunny day in front of me on the screen, and all kind of dark and cold here in the studio. So I hope everybody had a good New Year's, and I hope your year started off well. 2018 promises to be a good one. There's definitely some games on the horizon I'm looking forward to. How about you guys? If you got any you want to throw out there that maybe people haven't heard of, or anything you're excited about, something I'll maybe take a look at bringing to the channel. I know there's some big up-and-comers. There's one coming out this month. Now, there's a big following for this type of game, but it's a very devoted following, and I'm a little excited for it. It's the new Monster Hunter game. I haven't really played the other ones much. I did try them. I had a buddy that was really into it and dragged me out once, and it was fun. You know, it didn't have a ton of replayability for me. I'm not sure why my tractor just started turning there. That was a little bizarre. But this new one is pretty dang cool, man. It looks neat. I'm trying to remember. I think it's Monster Hunter World. They've done it more. Now, it's not actually an MMO, because you can only have so many people around at once. But it really, really derives on multiplayer, cohesion, working together. So, should be pretty cool. Might check that out. That comes out sometime here in January. I think the end of January. That's really about it, as far as I saw for January. Not much else. So, but now, the end of February, we should be seeing House Flipper, and that I'm excited for. That looks like a whole lot of fun, especially with everything they've been adding to it. And I'm a little dismayed with the devs on that one. I've been trying real hard to get myself a key, an early access beta key, as they are letting you record and show the game. But my channel's too small. It's unfortunate. So if you're just joining me, hit that subscribe button, help a guy out. Yeah, we're too small. We're too new. They want someone, I believe they're looking for someone with a minimum of 15,000 subs, which, you haven't been around that long, I guess, if you got 15,000 subs. But long enough that you got 15,000 subs. And so they wouldn't give it out. So instead, I've been trying to win it along with all the masses, and there is a lot of people trying to do the same thing. So I don't have very high hopes that I'm going to be able to bring that one to the channel early. We'll just have to see. Let's get this thing churning. There we go. All right, Nate. Well, thanks for joining us, bud. We'll catch you at a later time, my friend. We'll see you in Discord. Don't forget about the Farming Simulator 17. If you want to join us, you know what to do. Wreck Gauge, what's going on, my man? Thanks for joining us. I am starting a little early today. But yeah, I figured, you know what? It's a holiday. For me still. Not for everybody. But for me, it's still a holiday. And I thought, well, let's get to it. Some of our friends can't join us when we go a little later. So it's always nice to get things moving. And I really couldn't wait to get this field done. It was kind of bugging me knowing that it was sitting here like this. I got it all set up last night, got things all ready, and we're just going to spin around here now. You know what? No, we're not going to do this every time. We're just going to move that tractor because this thing's just such a pain. It really is. Okay. Can we get to it at least? I think we can. We go like this. There it is, right there. Get in there. Get in there. You're not going to let me in. It's really not, is it? There we go. The wagon is overpowering the tractor on the other side. Riki Racer, thanks for joining me, my friend. I'd just like to take a moment, guys, now that Riki and Wreckage have joined us. If you didn't see it last night, they had a wonderful live stream on the Hunter Call of the Wild. I know I was just giving the plug here not too long ago, but they're here now, and I kind of want them to take a bow. That was a great little show you guys put on. Looked like a whole lot of fun, and I'm sorry I couldn't join you. I did watch it after the fact, as we all like to support each other here with Kaplow Entertainment. We're all kind of one big family, and so anybody who's itching to get a little bit of a hunt on, go check it out. Riki Racer is the channel, and you'll see it. Yesterday was a great day to be streaming. I'm a little sad that I didn't. But the videos, hey, everybody was out watching videos yesterday, it was the holiday, I guess. That's what people do nowadays. They want to take to YouTube. So I saw that it was very busy. I had a hard time. I was trying to upload a video last night, and it refused. It absolutely refused. There was too much traffic. So that was a good sign. It's nice to see that YouTube is still alive and kicking after everything they've done to all the content creators. Yeah, I was thoroughly impressed, boys. Thoroughly impressed. We'll chit-chat a little more about it later. But once again, guys, go check it out. Riki Racer. It's on his channel. And let me know what you think of it. I was pretty made up with it. Okay, so here we go. Now, are we going to do this every time? Is it going to cause me grief? Get on her. Get in her. There we go. We're actually 28% full, so we got a little ways to go still. buzz this around. It's not going to be an overly long stream today, guys. I do have to do dinner. We got a little something going on here, and then I'll be back a little bit later on if anybody's looking to do some gaming, of course. But today's stream will be it'll be a little shorter one, unfortunately. But we'll be picking up again on Thursday, and there might even be one on Wednesday. We just don't know. With the holidays, it would sure be nice if we could pull it off. There we go. I never really played Crossout. I won't say that I've tried it, but now why is that happening? Look at that. That's bizarre. There we go. Every time I'd put this out, and it's supposed to stop the combine, and you put it in, and it starts up again. But it was doing it the other way. it was starting when I was putting out my pipe. That's a little bizarre. And let's get the cruise going before I waste any more. Now, Crossout was refresh my memory, Henry. I think Crossout was that was a car game, wasn't it? Like a multiplayer. I don't think it was it a race, or was it like a fight to the death type thing? It really rings a bell. I know I've played it at some point, but no, I currently don't play it. I do, if you're talking about car games, I do quite like Mud Runner. Mud Runner was a whole lot of fun, something we brought to the channel, and we haven't really had a chance to go and play, which is unfortunate because it is a good game. And 100%. Whoa, hey, just kicked me out there. Rinse and repeat. Oh, it is getting later, so maybe we can get this one full. We'll take it to market, and then we'll go have a little sleepy sleep there. And then I want to run next door and talk to our neighbor and see if he can hook me up with this food, because I got a whole bunch going on. Right, Rec? It really is. It's all set for multiplayer. All they got to do is pull the trigger. I don't know how they would do it, though. I mean, I was thinking about this the other night. You know, when you do, say, Farming Simulator in multiplayer, the map can get a little tight depending on what you're playing on. And there is only the one map on here, so I don't know. Yeah, see, look, it's doing it again, but I'll turn it off. There we go. And that'll bring it back on. Perfect. We'll top this bad boy up, and then it's sleepy sleep time. There we go. I know there's a lot of people that, whoa, I've just lifted that up and I've destroyed all my crops. That's what I get. I'm trying to get things going so I can read. For some reason, it's up in the air. Okay, my fingers were nowhere near the R button, but I guess, you know, hey, things happen. It is early access. Oh, yes, that's the other thing while we're here. I wanted to put another shout out, my friends. We have a new member to our community who has joined us here last week. And, well, you know, whenever someone subscribes to the channel, I always like to go and take a look and see if they've got something going on, too, to see if I can support them. And wouldn't you know it, but Collateral Hits. Haha, very talented. Guys, if you haven't checked it out, and I've already put it in Discord a few times, I'm hoping that our crew are going to go and show a little love and support and hit that subscribe button for him. He makes some great remix music, and I'll tell you, I've played, oh man, I've probably listened to it, Collateral, I'm not even going to exaggerate, probably about 5 or 6 times while editing, while playing the game. I really enjoy it, man. You're very talented, so guys, if you haven't checked it out, please do. I'm sure he would appreciate it. All you got to do is pop in and like a video and hit that subscribe and hit the bell. Don't forget the bell, guys. You know, since YouTube put that bell in, I think there's a lot of people that just don't know about it or just don't remember about it. But that's how you're going to go ahead and figure out what's happening with any times he releases something. But very talented, man. Very, very talented. Collateral Hits Entertainment Official, if you're looking to look it up. Of course, if you're here right now, you can just go ahead and tag his name. He's in the live chat. And failing that, if you're part of our Discord, well, his name's in there. He's on the board on the side. Just make sure you go and check it out at some point, guys. Okay, so this is going to fill us up. We got to be careful we don't overfill it because it's very easy to waste it. Not that it would be a, copious amount or anything, but enough. And we're done. Yep, we saved some, so that was pretty good. Actually, we'll just leave that out. And we'll go ahead and won't let me jump out. We got to move forward a bit. The game's funny like that. Okay, let's go sell it. We're going to market. Oh, it's the least I could do, Collateral. It is the least I can do. You're here supporting myself, and you're part of our community, and the community is like family, man. We all help each other out. I'll be sure to give you a plug on a day when I'm a little more with it. I feel I'm flying by the seat of my pants right now. Can't seem to get all my thoughts focused. It's one of those days. Just hurting. Self-inflicted. No one to blame but myself. Hey, look. We have lights. Woohoo! Fantastic. Did I? Yeah, I went the right way. Okay, so once we drop this off, we're going to head back. I need some sleep, apparently. Yeah, we need some sleep. As you can see, it now gives you a count, too, which is pretty cool. We'll go ahead and drink a condensed milk. Filled us right up. That's fantastic. We'll get some sleep. We'll go and sell some of our goods. Milk the cows. Kick the chickens around a little bit. And we should be good. You absolutely should add me as a Steam friend, Hendry. Anybody wants to add me as a friend on Steam, you are more than welcome. But my requirement is you must be part of the Discord channel. So that way you're kind of kept up to date on things that are happening. And sometimes, I don't want to be spammed if I'm recording. So that's why anybody wants to be friends on Steam, I welcome it, but you got to join Discord. And as for everybody who's already in Discord, why haven't you added me already? Yeah, it makes it a little easier to send out invites when we do group plays and stuff like that. Okay. I haven't really been keeping count. What's this, our third or fourth round today? Feels like our fourth. We're about to find out. Let's see what we're at. So we started at 16. Oh, are we going to make it all the way to 29? Come on, baby. Yeah, nice. That's awesome. It's all about the new wheels. It's tempting to go buy that truck just for the sake of driving around. If they only added more usage for it, I would totally do it. Although I wonder if you had that truck, would you get more community quests? Would you be able to go and do more for social points? That might be a thing with it, because I know you can completely redo your farm with it. You got all those building materials on the back. But if you drove to somebody's farm with it, could you? I wonder. Beard. Just look up Beard. That's all it is. Not Jaxie Beard. It's just under Beard. And you'll see it. It's the same avatar as I have up on Discord, in fact. Okay. How are we doing for fuel in this little bad boy? 71%. It's not too bad. I do appreciate that, Mr. Quality Control. It shouldn't. I updated it, and it showed on my screen. That's bizarre. Let me take a look here. Huh. No? I'm going into it right now on my tablet. And, no, I show a live stream. I show the Farmer's Dynasty. Okay, I don't think we need to come all the way down here. Let's just go ahead and stuff this thing back over here. We're probably going to end up somewhere, probably past here, actually. Let's go ahead and bounce over here. But I do appreciate you having my back like that, my man. Much, much appreciated. This thing better be down still. Yeah, it was. Does this have lights? Hey, we got lights. I did not do what I said I was going to do. I'm all excited to get money here. Let's just get this one full. I'm going to run over to the farm. I have to. I must run over to the farm. Well, Riki, if it's Farming Simulator 15, then I've got a problem. I don't even have a thumbnail for that. Oh, I'm already out of them. God. Overfilling. Wasting material. Okay, now I think what we're going to do, if I can jump out of that, I'm going to drive over because I'm lazy bones that way. And, oh, you know what, though? Let's leave this here. Because it slows me down, man. This thing's like a little drag tractor. We do it up. Okay. We'll go sleep, and then I'm running over to see the neighbor. But we got to do the cows, and we got to do them chickens. Because they're needy like that. I'm not even sure. You know the one thing I didn't check? Ooh. When we progress from September to April... I didn't check to see the food situation for them animals. I also haven't cleaned out my greenhouse yet. That's going to have to happen. I'll maybe do that real quick right now as well. Lots of little daily chores to do here. Oh yeah, look at the greenhouse. She's looking full in there, baby. Holy. Okay, let's go ahead and leave this bad boy. Wow. That's some pretty strong branches there. I thought I'd go right through that. Okay, first things first, since we're here. Let's go ahead and work this bad boy down. Lots of zucchini, wow. And tomatoes. That's not too bad. All you gotta do is push and hold the E in the direction of travel. The thing with the tomatoes, though, is you should plant those once and they should be there for quite some time. But is what it is. Okay, let's lay these bad boys down. 2 good rows. Maybe we'll actually do a little more tomato this time just to finish them off. There we go. And now we'll get in and do the zucchinis if we have enough. We should have. Oh, we're going to make it. Yeah, we made it with 2 to spare. All right, so that's pretty good. There are 19,400 beards. Is there really? That's hilarious. Okay, I'm going to give you my old Steam name, one of them, and you'll be able to find me with that. It's AKA Shade. Which was actually my wife's name when she used to game with me. I went by AKA Shadow back in the day, and often got asked, "Are you a YouTuber?" No, I've never done it. And at that point, well, maybe I hadn't. Maybe I fibbed a little. Milking the cows. Milky. Whoa, buddy. That's like trying to start a fight. Watch where you're pointing those things, man. It's like a deadly weapon here. Never gets old. Every time they stand up, catches me off guard. The last thing I want to do is be on the wrong end of that. Hey, we'll just stand beside you. The worst part is when they lay down, you're milking them. I don't know how we do that. But in a better world, we'd have somebody doing this for us. Now, we can fit a few more cows in here, but I don't really see the need. As you can tell, let me get close enough. You can see there, we have 10,000 kilograms of manure stored, and that was really why I got them. I mean, I guess we're making money off the milk. I don't know how much. Well, we're about to find out. But let's go get these eggs. And you can only get 10 hens. I didn't realize that until the other night when I was playing. But you have all these extra spaces. So maybe they'll add more, the ability to purchase more in the future. I don't know. But it sure made me laugh when I came in here. It was raining, and they were all right there, sitting there looking at me. Okay, we're heading over to this guy here. Let's see what he has to say to us. Hopefully he's going to hook us up. Collateral tells me that we can indeed sell them
Good to
here.
see you. Can I help you?
I have no volume at all here, so I don't even know if they're talking. Sometimes there's a glitch. Care to trade? Oh, where can I sell goods? Is he gonna? You gonna say, hey, me?
You can sell
Probably
grains
tell me
or
the
big numbers of
agricultural market.
veggies in the big market. If you look around, perhaps you discover some other places too, you know? I can buy some food from you too. I'm trading with people myself. Just not 5 tons of wheat.
Just not 5 tons of wheat at a time. All right, pal. I got you. Let's trade.
Care to trade?
Nice hair. Got a mohawk.
What do you
Got
need?
a boy. Kind of. So 76 a euro. So you're really not making much off it. Oh, that's pretty good. For a euro. So we'll go ahead and do that. Can we, let's just sell them all. Gives us 544. Sure. The eggs only gives us 90, 280. I see what you're saying, Collateral. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I think I will keep the eggs for now. We'll use those to eat. And there we go. So we're up to 30K now, ladies and gentlemen. 30K. I missed the last cow. Did I really? Well, I'm not surprised. You know, and I got to tell you, it's so much easier when you're sitting back and you're able to watch and go, oh, you missed this, you missed that. I should have hung around in your stream. I could have told you boys about those. Actually, you know what? That was pretty good. You guys were down by the side of the lake. Not the chickens. On your stream, you were down by the side of the lake. And that one that just popped out in front of you. Yeah, you're right. I did miss it. Just popped out of nowhere. And I didn't see it come out either. But all of a sudden, there it was. You guys shot it. Then you ran off, and there was another one standing. Just walked right into the same spot. I'm screaming at the screen, no, guys, no. Those crazy does, man. I can't get away from the does in the Call of the Wild. They're just absolutely everywhere. Everywhere. See, I stored my grain in here, so we got 7,600 kilograms of grain. But with these prices, the way they've altered, which I'm really shocked about, like, they didn't change at all the first season. Wheat, when I started this, and I'm pretty sure I can confirm it with one of my videos, the wheat price was down to 200 and something. So, oh, that's hilarious. There is not that many AK shades. You're kidding. Well, I'm from Canada. It should be pretty easy to find. I mean, everyone else has found me with beard. But, yeah, man. All apologies. I do apologize. Not trying to give you the runaround, Hendry. AK Shade, Vancouver, Canada. Oh, back to the field. Back to the field we go. And let's see here. 53 minutes in, and we're nowhere near done this field. That is crazy. But we will do our best to see how much we can get here. We're back at it. I'm just going to park this bad boy, jump into that old rust pot there. Let's see what she can do with this. Oh, I better go ahead and hook up here. And there she be. Global has added you to his or her friends list. And there we are. I'm going to assume you go by the name of Global, my man. And there we go. Burning and turning. And we're back in business, ladies and gentlemen. Except I'm going too fast once again. All right. Serenity now. I could be a farmer, you know that? I'm not at all fussed. I could get up at the crack of dawn and go and jump on a harvester, jump on my tractor, tire myself out, come in, make a few videos, go to bed, rinse and repeat. That sounds like a pretty rewarding life, living out in the fields. But that's the thing, if you're going to live in a nice area where there's lots of good farms, you probably don't have the best of internet, and you're probably not going to be making that many videos. And although I do enjoy my regular job, you know, that pays the bills, I really enjoy doing videos. I enjoy this. It is a lot of fun. You get to meet new people. You get to play fun games. It's a win-win. Okay, I probably should have jumped in that tractor and brought him up, but I really want to go buy a big old brand new wagon instead of this crappy thing. It just doesn't hold enough. Although I think I started with some in it there. Perchance. All right. Back to it then. I've still got a bale of hay sitting right there from when we did the field when it was all wheat. It hasn't broke down at all. It survived the winter. That's money in the bank. See, that's where the debate for me is. If you did this field, this is my money field. If you did this field in wheat, so you're getting paid for the grain, and if the prices are high, it's worthwhile. But you also get paid for baling. Now, it is a lot more work, obviously. That we know. But is it worth it? It would be interesting to put it to the test and find out. And I am actually going the wrong direction now, so my pipe is going to be on the wrong side. We're not being very efficient here. We're going to have to remedy that. 9 and 100. We'll do this for now. Look at all the wonderful equipment sitting over by the farm. Come on. Get in there. There we go. And we'll go and clean this out. So I'm curious. I know Collateral, you're playing this game right now. Have you got through the first season? Did you sleep away your winter months yet? And if you did, what are you doing? What's your layout? Are you doing something similar to what we got happening here? Have you bought more fields? Have you not bothered buying fields? Are you just saving up? Let's eat some food here. Let's eat some eggs, guys. Nice and raw. They're good protein, you know. Good protein. Should be part of everybody's diet. Slide it under here. Yeah, I'm just curious. I'm doing my best not to watch. I don't want to watch what anyone else, any of the other YouTubers are doing. Because I've found this game has had, not surprises, but it's been fun figuring it all out. And I kind of want to keep it that way. Okay, we're going to go up here and just start it on this side. Because, hey, why not? That's better. Now we got our pipe on the proper side. And there we go. Slowly but surely, boys and girls. Slowly but surely. Oh, and I did go and take another look at, I believe it was Eric that might have brought it up. And he hasn't joined us here yet this evening. But Eric had pointed out cattle and crops. And so I thought, well, it's been a while since I've seen it. And is it something I'm ready to bring to the channel yet? So I went and took a look at it. And I'm really not sure. I don't see that it's changed a whole lot since I last looked at it. So it might be something worthwhile in the future. But if anybody has played that, let me know. Either here in the live stream or if you are watching this on the restream. I'd be very interested to get a little feedback on it. Okay, this should fill us up. That'll be another round of market. Oh, my goodness. I gotta tell you. The wife bought these Mock Clamato Caesar drinks. Extra spicy. I like spice, but oh my god, this thing is really spicy. Maybe not the best when you're doing a commentary. My goodness. Alright, let me jump around over into here. Right, her. And we'll do it like der. Don't roll. I didn't say you could roll. Oh, you're full. Stop, stop, stop. Ah, yeah. Oh, well. Is what it is. Oh, so we're at the same place. Well, that's actually kind of exciting. It's nice progressing together. It'd be better if we could do it in multiplayer, but at least we can kind of feed off each other, you know, and say, hey, this has happened, and blah, 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 blah. So you bought another field. Did you buy this field? Or, because I was also looking at the other ones there on the other side. I bought this one mainly because of the positioning closest to the market itself. I thought, well, you know, if this is going to be a money field and I'm just going to sell it every single time, then might as well get as close as we could. I was thinking of buying the one in front of us, and then this one that's just coming into view now, right over there. And doing the same thing. But I'm on the fence. I don't know that I want to work that many fields all at once. I think I'm probably going to stick to the 3 I have. Depending where we, you know, when we crop out here, what we've got for funds. Because we're pretty close. We're at 30 grand. And we probably got maybe half the field left. Maybe. Call it maybe half, maybe. I don't know. If we can get another 25 grand out of this, I'd be tickled pink. I'd be tickled whatever color they want to tickle me, as long as I get that dang new tractor. Yes, sir. Okay. Take the little tractor that thought it could in here. It'd be nice to see some people walk around, or some cars parked out here. It's kind of lifeless. Kind of like a ghost town. Now I'm going to apologize. You might be able to hear it in the background. My wife is doing the best she can to keep the dog quiet and to restrain from yelling at the top of her lungs at the dog like often we do, because, oh my God, this thing is getting nuttier as the days go on. Love her to death. She's such a sweetheart, but oh my God, boxer pups. Who knew? They're a little crazy. Oh, that's beautiful. That is just beautiful. Not quite 4 grand per tip, but just about. I think we got about 3,600 on it that time. Okay. Yep, there she is. I'm giving her the evil eye right now. I know you can't hear it, but I am. Dizzy the dog. Well, I'm also excited to see what happens when you get in. I'm told that to go to the town square in this game, and that's where you go. Well, I'm told if you finish all your quests, you can pick up more quests there. And they kind of hint at that earlier when you're out exploring, and they kind of tell you do this, do that sort of thing. They hint at town square as somewhere you can pick up more quests. But I have driven through there a couple times, and there hasn't been anybody there. So I'm wondering if it's like a certain time of day on a certain day. I could see them doing that to give that little bit of immersion, if you will. Hey, buddy. Hey, how you doing? Hey, you're just bending over in the... Like, you've been working on that same piece of grass for days, man. Not even sure how he's managed to... Oh, well, that's why. He's got no crops at all back there. All right. Okay, we'll go ahead and leave it up here, because that's probably where we're going to get to, somewhere around here. Jump back into that bad boy. There we go. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Let me just wreck my fields. So that's something they've changed, because it used to be I'd just jump in this thing and go. And that's not happening anymore. Is that still up? Okay, let's lower that. Because harvesting is hard. And there we go. Well, we're not looking too bad. And where are we at? I'm absolutely dying here. I ain't gonna lie, guys. Having a rough go. Looking forward to Thursday. I'm going to put it out there now. Anybody in our community that wishes to come and join us will be another subscriber hunt, and I think it should be a good time. We always have a good time. Definitely looking forward to it. I've spent a little more time in the far end of Leighton Lake, trying to, find some new hunting grounds, if you will, because I've noticed I've done a lot of time on Leighton Lake, all in one area. And there is a real hot spot there. But I figured, you know what? I wanted to get some different games. So I've been out there and working with the elk and working with the moose. And I think we've come to an arrangement. They're all going to line up and stand still for a live stream. So we're going to do that on Thursday. So if anybody in the community wants to join us, make sure you are ready and able. And everybody has to be into Discord, preferably 15 minutes early, just so we can make sure that everybody's good and do a sound check and all that fun stuff. Okay. There, see, that time it automatically started. So we're dialed. We got this going. I think we'll make one more round, guys, to the thingamajig here. And by that I mean the market, the brain, it's working wrongly. It hurts. We're going to head over there and see how much cash we've ended up with. And not too bad, really, when you think about it. We've been at this for an hour. And we've got about, maybe 25 grand worth. Got to be about 25 grand by now. I'd have to go back and take a look and see what we were when we started. But that would be interesting. Oh, Mr. Eric, thank you for joining us. How are you, my friend? Welcome to the stream. As you can see, well, it's a crop day. We're taking her to town, man. We're literally trying to make every little penny we can right now with dreams of bigger and better equipment. Come on, let's get her to 100. That's good enough right there. Beauty. Unfortunately, well, so what time is it now? I did start early today. I started really early today. It's 5:38, and although I do like to keep to my schedule, I've been very loosey-goosey over the holidays here. And expect more loosey-goosey with, maybe a little stream or two that's not scheduled. Wednesday, Friday is what I'm thinking. Providing that I'm not kidnapped and forced to go spread more cheer for the holidays here, which has been the way of it, which is okay. But, sometimes you want to just harvest the field. Okay, let's fill this bad boy up a little more. Very good. Try not to bash into our unit there. Right on. Eric, you may too be interested. Something we already threw out there. I think what's going to happen is it sounds like we're going to go ahead and get a server set up for Farming Simulator 17. We're going to be doing it off the expansion. There is a modded map, but we will need the expansion to play it, as it does have sugarcane and all those goodies in there. It's on our Discord right now if you wanted to see it and get a better feel for it. If you watch the video, the modder who made it, he talks very in-depth about it. It goes on for about 20 minutes or so. But you can do a whole ton of stuff. And so we thought, when our chitter-chatting here earlier in the live stream, that it would sure be an awful lot of fun if we get the community all together and go do a little multiplayer. So that'll be definitely coming down the line here. Probably won't be during the holiday season. I would think that we're going to be doing that if all goes well, just shortly into the new year. And I will get a server all dialed in. I have one I used to use. I'll probably go with them again. I know, Hendry, you had mentioned, I think it was that other streamer that you watch. You get a discount if you take it through him. But I got a discount from the guys that I used before. I can't remember their name. I'd love to give them a plug. But it'll come to me eventually. All in due time. All right. Is this the one to fill it? Dun, dun, dun. Let's just roll backward for no apparent reason. Nope, not quite. This will be, though. We'll just top her up, go and finish that up, and that'll put us, well, we'll still be shy of 40 grand. So we might make it. We just might. I think this is the way to go, guys. For moneymakers, canola seems to be the most stable. It doesn't take as much work as what, say, wheat would. So it might be a good option. Okay. see a friend of mine there playing Don't Starve Together. Not a game I've ever tried. Excuse me. That's actually one of our community members, Mr. Theristus. Okay, we're coming up on full. I guess we don't actually need it to be completely full, but I like to. And let's go ahead and jump back into our little trailer that could, and off we go. Well, a bit of a shorter stream here tonight, guys. Where are we at? We are at 1 hour and 10 minutes. Definitely much shorter than what we've been doing lately. But I just don't have the steam in my tank. I'll get most of this done here off camera. Some of it might make it into the next episode. But I would like to be on the live stream when I pick up that tractor. So keep your eyes open, guys. You never know. You never know when that's going to happen. All right, let's see here. I don't want to put too much in. And done. Yep, we managed to retain some of it. That's good. We need to move forward just a little bit here so I can get out. Doesn't let you get out when you're that close to equipment. And even still, it put me on top of the tractor. All right, baby, off we go. Let's see what we got. Yeah, and there's definitely going to be an episode coming up here soon. Maybe a live stream of odd jobs, earning social points. It's something we're going to have to do. I never did soybeans on here. Now, do you not need a different header for beans? We have a corn header. What are the soybeans at, for that matter? Here, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Because I'd be all down for trying something different. Soy price, $7.10. So they're just a little behind canola. Peas are at $8.91. That looks pretty good. So if you don't need a different header for that, then that might be feasible just as much so as canola. And we must be running the price down. Like, eventually this price has got to dip. I would think, anyways. I mean, I don't know for certain. Prior to just recently, I was pretty set in my ways that these prices didn't fluctuate, but apparently they do. And we've seen it, so, you know, maybe that's something that we have to worry about down the road. Feeding too much material in of one's going to run it down. But I would like to try soybeans. That'd be kind of fun. That was my big thing when I got into the Platinum expansion. I literally did the first field with the sugarcane, and I was like, oh man, that's so cool, because, you know, there's different equipment. It's just a different field, different product. I did the first field, and that was it. I had all these intentions on actually doing a series on the new expansion, but I really, and I know Riki's in the same spot as me, I really did not care for the look of the map. I thought it looked too pastel-y. So, okay, well, it's the same header apparently, so that's good to know. And there she goes. 37 grand we got ourselves up to this episode, folks. Not too shabby. I'm pretty happy with that, in fact. That means the tractor is all too close to being in sight, to being in our grubby little paws part in the old bearded plantation. Guys, I want to thank everybody for joining me. I'm sorry that I started early, and I mean, that's good for some of you, and I know those of you that were trying to be all set for 6 o'clock. But the reason being is, well, you know, the New Year's cheer kind of did me in, and I'm a little tired. I feel a little under the weather. Not that that's the reason, but also, Anilo, one of our community members, is back, and he'd like a hand doing some stuff, and I was going to do it after the stream, and I just don't think I can stay awake, so I'm probably going to go and get some dinner right now, my friends. Then I'll be into Discord later if you all want to come say hi and have a little chit-chat. And other than that, though, if I haven't said it to you already, Happy New Year's, everybody. I hope you rang it in with a good bang. 2018 is promising. Looks like it's going to be fantastic. And thank you all for joining me. And, of course, guys, if you haven't by now, hit that like on your way out if you don't mind. It helps an awful lot. And I'll catch you guys on the next one or in Discord. All right, my friends. Talk to you soon.